Hey guys, I probably look like a very, very hot mess. Excuse me sucking on one of my lemon drops. I'm sick. It's karma, really. The stress of life right now hasn't helped from not getting sick, you know. Anyway, please excuse the open window. Ignore it. Hopefully it's not too bad. So this is my Q&A video, finally, after like a month and a half of waiting. Yay. Anyway. Anyway, I'm sorry if I keep cutting this video randomly to go deal with my dog, because I get a feeling that he's gonna bark randomly, like he always does, at nothing. Literally nothing. He barks at nothing. Like he thinks he hears something outside and starts barking at it, and I'm just like, there's nothing. There's nothing outside. So, the first question is from Vin Nicole. A lot of like YouTube usernames are just not my forte, so I'm sorry. Hi, how did you learn about tarot cards? Do you mean like how did I know tarot existed, or like how I found out that it existed, or how did I like learn it exactly, like learn each meaning of the card? How did I learn about tarot? I learned that it existed when I first got my first deck. I didn't quite understand it at the time because I was so young, but I did start to actually learn tarot, and its unique, like it being a unique tool was about pretty much about when I like kind of like got into this spiritual like zone of myself with all the past lives and stuff, which was like when I started college, which was like 2012, which is how long ago? Like 5 to 6 years ago. I think. No, it wasn't when I started college. Or was it? I don't know. I remember when I first started doing it, it was more, excuse me, Jeep, I am talking. But when I do remember when I first started doing it, it was like not a very serious thing. Not as serious as you should take it, but I did take it in enough seriousness that I didn't like fuck myself over, you know? But it was mostly doing readings for myself, and me trying to like learn about it. So it was like a self-taught thing. Still self-teaching myself everything, but I definitely do have a bigger grasp on it and like on everything now that like I have been doing it more. I really started like doing it religiously. Puns, you know, even though this is not a religion for me. But either way, like I really started to get into it, like a very serious into it, like the beginning of last year. No, 2 years ago, like the beginning of 2016, I think. Yes, around there. Yeah, I think. I just know that like I was into it, slightly into it, and then I got more into it when I was dating my ex. And to be honest, I really don't remember the dates of when we were together. Like I don't remember that shit. I block it out for some reason, so I can't bring it up. But yeah, that's how I learned about like what tarot was and how I learned it myself. The next question is, how old are you? From Baharn? I literally just said barn, but yeah, there you go. I'm not gonna, it's not even gonna bother. Anyway, how old are you? old I am. It's right there. Right there is the title of a video. I'm not bashing this person for asking at all, but this is definitely a question I get often enough that I actually put it as my birthday vlog title. Because I get it, like I get it. I look young. I look really young for my age, which is 25. But like, I look ridiculously young. I'm not gonna like even say that I don't. Even in real life, if you were standing next to me, you would think that I was like just a high school graduate or like just started college, like or even younger than that. But it like being like my age now at 25, it's starting. I'm really sorry for all these cars going by, but it's like since I'm 25 now, it's getting to the point of like stupid, you know? I get that I look young, but I don't look like I'm 12, you know? And I also know that like my voice doesn't help, because I do know that I sound kind of young. I not only look young, but I sound young. And trust me when I say it, I do actually look older than I did when I was like a young teenager. Like, trust me, there's a difference. Yeah, I get it. But like, I would appreciate it if people would like, you know, stop asking. I hate it because like, I keep getting comments from people not only asking how old I am, but commenting on like how old and how young I sound and how young I look. And like there was one comment where he tried to make it not seem like it was offensive or anything, but like he literally called me a elementary school kid. Like I'm not that fucking young. It's annoying. And it doesn't help with the dating scene either. I'm telling you right now, it doesn't help at all. No, it doesn't. Anyway, onward to the next question. I'm just gonna call you Kiki, because everyone knows I don't do names. Anyway, Kiki asks, will you make some tarot reading tutorials? I am thinking about doing tarot myself. Yes. Only because I actually, when I first got this question, I really thought about it and I was just like, you know, I've noticed with myself, if I teach something, I learn it a lot better. So I may do that. But in regards to that, I actually already have like it's not a tutorial video by any means, but it is like a tarot video where I talk about my process of how I do the cards. I will link that in the eye icon, I think. It's in this corner. It's not in that corner. It's always in this corner. It is in this corner. It's a long video where I go through my process. By the way, that process in the video has changed a little. It's definitely not as like intensive, and I may actually do that. But those are definitely videos where I'm not gonna they're gonna be long videos, but like I don't know how to like plan them, you know? So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. Steve Wall, don't know how to say your last name, man. I'm gonna call you Steve Walls. Say what brings joy in your day. I want to know what you have passionate knowledge of. You have a long comment. Say what brings joy in your day. The asshole that barks. He brings joy into my day. I want to know what you have passionate knowledge of. Specifically, ancient mythology. Like specifically that. I have like a passionate knowledge, bank of knowledge for that. Ancient civilization in general, I think. But like specifically ancient mythology is like the thing, you know? Like if I ever come across like a story or a comic or like videos that like tell a story, a play off Greek mythology or Egyptian mythology, like I get this the nerdiest boner ever. Like specifically I say that because I do read comments on comics on Webtoon, and there is this comic that like tells you a modern kind of stylized version of Persephone and Hades, that story, and I love their story. I know a lot of people make that story up to be like, oh, Hades kidnapped her and like blah blah blah, and to me I think it's just a misunderstood love story. I think there's a lot of romance in it, and this comic really captures that, and I'm just like, nerd boner. So I'm very much into that, you know, and I know a lot about it. Like ask me, literally ask me anything about like Roman Greek mythology, Egyptian mythology, Norse mythology. I wanna learn the Asian mythologies, but I know that's like really complex. But that's pretty much what I'm into. And it's a shame because like I actually do want to do videos about that, but a part of me is like, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. Where should I start? Should I start with Osiris but getting put in a box? Should I start with like the Greece and Romans and all that shit? Should I start with the Vikings? I don't know. So it's just, it's one of those things where my nerd bonerness is just like, I don't know where to get hard and where to jerk off of, you know? I like to make things dirty. It explains, it really does explain why I have goddess decks, like goddess guidance oracle deck, and then the goddess tarot. There's a reason why. There's a reason why I have these. And it's because I am obsessed with mythology and pagan goddesses and pagan gods and their stories and how they affect mortals, and it's just, I love it so much. Anyway, I'm still continually reading Steve's comment. You are a kind person. Can you tell us about finding inner clarity and strength connected with warmth and kindness of the heart? Be well. Namaste. I can't tell you because I haven't achieved it yet. I don't know how to answer that because I don't have it. Trust me, it seems like I have a lot of clarity. I don't. Seems like I have a lot of strength and connection to the warmth and kindness of my heart. I kind of don't. So I really can't answer that question. So I'm sorry. But the next question by Chi Johnson. Hey Kitten, I was wondering, how do you deal with the challenges that arise in your life? I don't. I honestly don't. Next question. You seem a lot happier. It's nice to see. Have you got a plan for yourself and your channel for the future? Yes, but I don't know where to go with it. There's a lot of like projects I want to do that are a little more intensive, but I don't know, like I keep procrastinating on them because I don't know how to approach them in a way, I guess. I don't know if I answered your question. Dio Chun, do you believe in spirit guides? Yes, I do. I believe in spirit guides and spirit guardians more so than actual angels. For me, I seek out more help with spirit guides and spirit guardians because I know those particularly are real, because I have both. A spirit guardian can't be connected to you in any way. They can't be an ancestor or anything like that. They're usually random spirits that kind of end up getting attached to you somehow, and they pretty much take up that mantle of protecting you from other spiritual stuff. For your guides, it's usually like very like strong influence of like ancestors and stuff. So yes, to answer your question, yes, I believe in spirit guides. And then MG Margaret asks 3 questions because she's ambitious. When is your birthday? What is your zodiac sign? My birthday is June 11th, 1993. My zodiac sign, at least my, like I'm gonna put up a whole list of things while I'm talking, like my sun sign, my Mars sign, my moon sign, all that stuff. I'm just gonna put up in there. But the ones that I know that are most important, my sun sign is Gemini, my rising is Libra, my moon is Pisces, my Venus is Taurus, my Mars is Leo, and that's all I know. That's all I remember. So there you go. You'll see the rest of what I am fly by. Her next question, love you Kitty, and can I ask you, her grammar is a little wonky in this, but I get the feeling that she's trying to ask, like, did I fancy someone before? Like, did I have a crush on someone before? So much. Teenage Jessica had so many fucking crushes in high school and middle school. It was insane. Just saying. And I have exes, so yeah, I guess I did fancy someone before. And her last question, how many family members do you have? 6, including me, as in like infinite family. Immediate family, it's my parents, my sister, my brother, my other brother, and me. So 6 people. Do you like your hometown, which is living now? Where are you living now? Where do you come from? I come from here. I'm not telling you my city because I know it's kind of easy to find if you search it. It's not in LA, but it's like really close to LA. So it's like I'm in the Southern California region, pretty much. Is that all the comments that I got? Yeah, that's all the questions. So I hope you guys enjoyed this first Q&A. If you want me to do a second one, put comments and questions down below so I can answer them in the next Q&A. Yeah, I'm gonna go. And yeah, love you guys. Okay, bye-bye.